Recording keyboards and MIDI introduction. Welcome to Studio Wizardry. In today's video, we're exploring the process of recording keyboards and MIDI in your home studio. Keyboards, including digital pianos, synthesizers, and stage pianos, offer a wide range of sounds and textures that can enhance your music. MIDI, or Musical Instrument Digital Interface, allows you to control virtual instruments and record note data. Understanding how to effectively record and mix keyboards and MIDI will elevate the quality of your productions. This guide will cover everything from recording different types of keyboards to working with MIDI data and mixing techniques. Recording keyboards. Keyboards come in various forms, each with its own unique features and recording considerations. Digital pianos aim to replicate the sound and feel of an acoustic piano and are typically recorded using line outputs. Connecting the digital piano directly to your audio interface provides a clean, noise-free signal, preserving the piano's sound quality. Synthesizers generate sound electronically and often include multiple outputs, including audio and MIDI. Recording synthesizers involves capturing both the audio output and the MIDI data. For the audio recording, use a high-quality dynamic or condenser microphone to capture the rich tones of the synthesizer. For MIDI, connect the synthesizer to your DAW via MIDI cables or USB to record the note data. Stage pianos are designed for live performance and typically have robust audio outputs. Recording stage pianos is similar to recording digital pianos. Use line outputs for a clean recording, or microphones if you want to capture the acoustic characteristics of the piano's speakers. Microphone placement. For acoustic keyboards, when recording an acoustic piano or any keyboard with built-in speakers, microphones can be used to capture the sound. For an acoustic piano, place a pair of condenser microphones inside the piano to capture the full range of sound. Position the microphones near the strings for a rich, resonant recording. For keyboards with built-in speakers, place the microphones close to the speakers to capture the sound effectively. Microphone techniques include close miking, where the microphones are positioned close to the sound source for a direct recording, and room miking, where microphones are placed further away to capture the room's ambiance. Close miking is useful for capturing detailed sound, while room miking adds depth and dimension to the recording. MIDI Basics. MIDI, Musical Instrument Digital Interface, is a protocol that allows electronic instruments and computers to communicate. Unlike audio recording, MIDI transmits note data, velocity, and other performance information rather than sound. This data can be used to control virtual instruments within your DAW. MIDI controllers, such as keyboards and drum pads, can be used to input MIDI data into your DAW. Connect the MIDI controller to your computer via USB or MIDI cables and ensure that your DAW is configured to receive MIDI input. This setup allows you to record MIDI performances and control virtual instruments with your MIDI controller. Recording MIDI data. When recording MIDI, ensure that your DAW is set up to receive MIDI input from your controller. Most DAWs have a MIDI input section where you can select your MIDI device and configure settings. Record your MIDI performance as you would with any other instrument. The advantage of MIDI is that you can edit the performance after recording, adjusting notes, velocity, and timing to achieve the perfect take. Mixing keyboards and MIDI. When mixing keyboard recordings, consider layering different sounds to create a richer texture. For example, blending a piano with a pad sound can add depth and complexity to your track. Use EQ to shape the sound of your keyboards, cutting unwanted frequencies and boosting those that enhance the overall mix. Apply effects such as reverb and delay to add space and dimension to your keyboard recordings. Balance the keyboard tracks with other elements in the mix to ensure they complement rather than overpower the other instruments. Common challenges and solutions. Latency issues can occur when recording MIDI, causing a delay between playing a note and hearing it in your DAW. To minimize latency, use a low buffer size in your audio settings and ensure that your drivers are up to date. Sound design is another common challenge when working with keyboards and MIDI. Spend time designing your sounds to fit your track, experimenting with different presets and tweaking parameters to achieve the desired sound. Post-recording tips. After recording your keyboard tracks, Focus on editing and polishing the recordings. Clean up any unwanted noise or mistakes and adjust timing and velocities as needed. Prepare your tracks for the final mix by ensuring they are balanced and well integrated with the other elements in your mix. Mastering your keyboard and MIDI recordings involves final adjustments to ensure a polished and professional sound. Consider the overall balance and clarity of your mix, and make any necessary tweaks to enhance the final product. Conclusion: recording keyboards and MIDI offers a world of possibilities for enhancing your music. By understanding how to record and mix these elements effectively, you can achieve a professional sound that elevates your productions. Experiment with different techniques and sounds to find what works best for your music. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content from Studio Wizardry. Leave any questions or comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.